Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guest today is Ron Clark, actor, producer, writer, impresario. Welcome back.
Hey, Dennis, it's great to be back.
Nice to see you. You've got a holiday show coming up.
We do.
And kind of your old sort of kind of stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Anybody who's been in the theater scene for a while knows that Ron and his wife Jody were the founders of Riverside Theater, which has grown and changed and thrived.
Yeah.
I say sometimes that the best mark of someone who retires or leaves a place is that it continues to grow and get better after they are no longer a part of the day-to-day operation.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But you're kind of going back home.
I am going back home for this project. I'm so excited. We are putting together this show called Christmas Express on air. It builds on a successful project last year. We did an event outside of Iowa City, out at a barn that was the old time Christmas radio hour. That was actually 2 hours with no radio. And this year we're building on that, bringing together a lot of the same folks and putting together a show that is a radio show in format and in presentation style, but is a live performance, and it's great fun. I'm having a ball.
This is also kind of funny because Riverside is just wrapping up their own radio show of It's a Wonderful Life. Had some of the cast on the show a week or two ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's, that's been going great. And it's fun to have, it's fun to think of two radio, old-time radio themed events back to back in the space.
It is. And I saw that show last weekend, and I would encourage everybody, if you get a chance, get out this weekend. It plays Thursday through Sunday this week, and then it's gone. And if you're a fan, or if you're not a fan of It's a Wonderful Life, it'll have you in tears. I loved it. It's a beautiful show, and they have the old applause signs and an on-air sign, and they are generously loaning us the on-air sign.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So we're going to take over the space next Friday evening, a week from this Friday.
This is by far, well, you mentioned that this is similar in theme to a show that you did last year.
Yeah.
But I remember what I kind of think of as your first go-round on a holiday-themed show. Was it Simple Gifts, Little Gifts?
Small Miracles.
Small Miracles.
Small Miracles,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes. That was that was really, just profound and funny and sad, and it does not surprise me that you've kind of continued in that that holiday theme with your writing and production, because you've got a definite gift and particularly great vision on how to tackle this time of year.
Well, I love this time of year. I'm a complete Christmasophile. I'm a huge fan of Christmas. I love Christmas. I've read Child's Christmas in Wales more times than I can remember. I've done my own stories, Small Miracles, numerous times around the area, and still do. Did it as recently as last year at Riverside. And so, this gives me the opportunity to create some new stories and some new comic sketches. And I've put all that together with this wonderful music from these guys that are a group called Streamline Deluxe that I really admire, and a couple of them I've known a long time. Dave Hansen is the bass player for the group. He and I grew up together. We made music together starting back about 55 years ago. Oh my! Other people that people might recognize: Joe and Colleen Peterson, Dustin Bush, and of course Warren Hanlon. Mark Jansen. These are all incredible musicians, and I am so proud to be on stage with them. And then we're also bringing back our star fiddler from last year, Annie Savage.
Oh, she's so good.
Yeah. Annie's teaching now. She's out in Virginia at JMU, and we're happy to have her back with us as our special guest artist.
Before we rolled tape today, you mentioned that the format and kind of the feel of this is
Yeah.
going to be reminiscent of Prairie Home Companion.
Yeah, and I say that I say that proudly and without any sense of irony or somebody said, "Is this a spoof?" I said, "Oh no. If anything, it's an homage because I think Garrison Keillor is one of the great storytellers of our time, certainly." And I go back to listening to stories. My dad would actually dig out a recording of Will Rogers. I remember Cliff Arquette's Charlie Weaver's Letter from Mama, and then Garrison Keillor came onto the scene, in the '80s, and I just I'm a huge fan of his. So if anybody said, "Oh, you remind me of Garrison Keillor," thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But this show has some of those same elements as well as our own twists, of course. But we pride ourselves on having that sense of immediacy and great storytelling and music that'll just sweep you up. And we call it the tree topper for your holiday, this show.
In approaching this,
Yeah.
you in the writing have you changed how you approach Christmas? And you've written a lot of Christmas themed
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Well,
what's different about doing it in 2024?
Well, I'd say that now more than ever we need a sense of hope and joy. I think that there's so much dissension in the country right now and so much unhappiness that I go back to really simple pleasures and to the hope of immediate connection within the community. And so while Small Miracles, those stories were all true. They were all me. This is, most of what I'm doing in this is comic projection into other people's lives. So I can mercilessly intrude on people that I see on the street, or if I run into a friend like that tells me a particular anecdote, oh, I'm going to steal that, And so this is me writing not from a personal experience point of view, but just of what if we could wave a magic wand and find joy within our community? That's where this show goes.
How does the music come together for something like this? Do you show the musicians the script and talk through what different musical elements you want, or do you just say, "Hey, we've got a 2-hour show. Bring your best stuff"?
More of the latter. It's a variety show, and so it has a central theme, yeah. But the theme kind of is pervasive in that people bring their favorite stuff about the holiday as well as just some really good time music. And the other thing that happens is I'm recruiting some of the musicians to become actors. I have one actor up in the booth, a young woman named Indica Mutzler, who's a student and friend of mine, and so she and I do some stuff where she's off camera or off view of the audience, but then the actors occasionally have to step up to do different roles, like disenchanted people visiting Santa Claus, or people who are wailing with woes about Christmas shopping, and then I step up with the ultimate Christmas gift from Heavenly Days, guaranteed burial plots for your family. So it's
because nothing says Christmas more than cemetery plots.
That's right. That's the point of view. So yeah, there's some very very silly stuff, but the musicians come to me and say, "Hey, let's try this," and these guys let me sit in on their practices, and occasionally they let me sing a little bit, and so I'm having just a fabulous time.
So this is how many shows?
Just one.
Just one. One show only.
That's right. And ticket sales are brisk right now. They're moving fast. If I could, I'd give you the numbers, and for the benefit of radio listeners, yes, I am putting on my reading glasses at this moment. It's at Riverside Theater, which is 119 East College Street in Iowa City. For longtime residents, that's the old soap opera space, and it's a beautiful space.
I did a radio remote for the grand opening of the soap opera.
Oh,
Early,
what a memory!
Early in my career. So, yep, I love
What
it.
a memory.
I've always loved that. I love that they've repurposed that space into a theater.
Yeah. And so people can go to riversidetheater.org. Tickets are available now. You can call, stand by, get your pen out, 319-259-7099, 319-259-7099, and they'll be glad to fix you up with some tickets. But like I say, they're selling fast, so I would encourage our friends to get out there and score those tickets.
All right. Well, this as you said, the Tree Topper. This is the last weekend. The last weekend before Christmas.
That's right.
One of the final opportunities to get out and enjoy some holiday spirit before settling into the holiday travel and all that stuff that entails. So sounds like a blast, Ron. I'm so happy that you're doing this.
Thank you.
And good luck with it. And get those tickets before they run out.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks for being here. You can hear the Culture Crawl live on the radio most weekdays at 10:30, on demand at kcck.org/culture, or subscribe using your favorite podcast player. Watch our videos on the KCCK Facebook and YouTube channels. Our producer is Lydia Kilgore. The Culture Crawl theme is composed by Vivian Shanley. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.